Hi, in the previous video we have talked about the closures. So the closures is a method of remembering the values of non-local variables even if the variables are no longer in scope or the function is no longer in the current namespace. So there are mainly three requirements for the Python closure function. The first one, you have to define a nested function, you have to return it, and the next one is the nested function should access the non-local variables. Now consider a scenario where you want to write a function to print the table of a number. For example, we have one function called create table. So this is the basic function. Okay. Now we want to create the table for specific number. So let's say number is 5. So we have to pass the argument over here, num of integer type. Now what we have to do is we have to print out the table. So what we can do is we can use the for loop for I in range. For example, I want to print till 10. Then we can simply print, and if we'll run this program, so it will give us the value as this one. But we do not want to print the whole table at once. For example, we have to find 5 into 5. Then what is the result? So we want something like, so let's have one more function, diff multiplier, which is taking one number argument multiplied by, and we can simply return num into multiplied by, right? And we can call this function over here multiplier. This is taking two arguments. The first one is num and the next one is multiplied by. So let's say we want to multiply it by 4. But what if we do not want this extra function? So let's remove this and put this into one inner function, because we are passing this argument here and it is already defined over here. So instead of doing this, let's return now this multiplier. Okay, we already have this value, so we do not need to pass it over here. Now just try to call this function. Nothing happens. Okay, why? Because we are returning the function object, so we have to call this. So let's store into one variable called output, and let's call this output variable. So this multiplier takes one argument multiplied by, so we have to pass it by number, for example 4. Now the value is 20. So this is the basic concepts of closures. So similarly, what you can do is you can see output of 5. So it should give us 25 and 20, right? So what are the benefits of using closures? We do not require the extra functions. So it is also able to help us data hiding concepts, and our code looks beautiful. So in the next video, we will learn about the decorators in Python. Till then, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. Have a nice day.